What is up, guys? Solomon back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today I'm doing a bit of a retro review. Although one could say a lot of my videos are kind of retro because a lot of my figures aren't exactly brand spanking new. But I actually want to go through some of my collection and revisit some of my favorites. And today I'm going to do Transformers Titan Return Scourge. And normally I know I would show you guys the box and the instructions and whatever card it may have came with, but like I say, this is an older figure, and honestly I don't know where my instructions or my card are, but trust me, this is a very simple figure. And you might be wondering with this version, you know, why does he look this way particularly? It's because on this version, this is the first time, yes, it's a bobblehead. They're very bad for that bobblehead deal. See, it just bobbles around. But yeah, this is one of the few versions that I actually done my own customization on. A little while back, about a couple months ago, I actually went out and bought a chrome pin. It has a chrome paint, has chrome paint inside of it, and I did my own panel lining, which, as you can tell, kind of sloppy. I took chrome into this instead of normal black, but I think it pops, especially with the light. And I also took the chrome and went over his chest, not chest, but his six-pack area, to differentiate him from the rest of them. Add a little chrome here, which is kind of appealing now. Chrome here, 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 and here. Just add this little, to differentiate him, differentiate, if I get that word out of my mouth right, differentiate him from my other sweeps. Because I actually bought 4 of these guys. I don't believe I added any on the back, did this on the front. And I also took a little bit of black paint here, just to kind of fill in his goatee area. I know not the cleanest job, but you know, it's like my first time ever, you know, trying to paint or panel line anything. Like I said before, I bought 4, so to show you how he's supposed to look. This is how the mold normally looks without any of that chrome paint I've added to it. And I can tell off the bat, it's not necessarily the best figure from Titans Return, but yeah, it's kind of one of my favorites, along with Chrome Dome, Twin Twist, and Top Spin, who I have those coming in the mail also. So I plan to do a review of those. I know a lot of people already have those figures, but for me, those come some of my favorites. Also, I love Trigger Happy, another figure from Titan Return that I like as well. Since it's kind of an older review, I guess I'll get down to the basics of it. This being a Hasbro, it has some rudimentary articulation. Sadly, he has no waist, which sucks ass. I mean, honestly, if the thing had a waist, it'd be so much better. But the head can spin, due to being a headmaster, or what they call a Titan. So they had full 360. Move the wings out of the way. You get a full 360 of the arms. They go up this far. Down on that double hinge here, do the transformation, so you can kind of get them up about that high. The hands can't rotate, sadly, but they can bend in just a little bit. Do transformation mostly. And same on both sides. You get full 360. Due to the hinge, you can get up about that high. It's pretty good. No waist, sadly. Legs can go that far up and that far back. He can open up full trowel. Just let it all hang out. And see, no ankle articulation, being a Hasbro, but it does have toe bend. If only because of the transformation, both sides, and the heel can bend. They again do transformation. Let's see, and I guess because he does have the wings. I guess I can consider it articulation. He does have wing articulation, which is there's a pin holding it right here, so you can bend it in that far, like so, and bend it back, and it bends here. And yeah, as for the head, you know, Titan Master, so they come right off. and transform that. You know, just push in right here, fold this out, and there you go. Not much to it, being what it is. And every damn it's standing. It can stand. And the arms can come out like that, which is normal for, you know, any decent Titan master or Headmaster. I always had a hard time calling them Titan masters because I grew up in a time period where these things were called Headmasters. Although the original G1 Scourge actually became a target master, which is, you know, we had the symbiotic guns, not the symbiotic head. But during this wave, everything had to be a Titan or Headmaster. So yeah, I always hate this thing for his head being so bobbly. But I do prefer this over to the Generations version, which turned to a stealth bomber. Oh yeah. So, if you guys will allow me, I'll be back in a second. I'll do some of that editing magic and get this old boy transformed. I'll be back in a flash.
The Transformers will return after these messages. We now return to the Transformers.
And just like that, we're back again, and the Transformers got, it's no lie, it's been a long time since I transformed these things. And the engineering is kind of fun. You know, a lot of little cool gimmicks that were used to fold the legs up. Things had to be pulled out and rotated. Pretty cool. Anyway, before I speak on this, I forgot to totally show off this gun because I actually, it's a two-piece deal. I've actually taken the liberty to add some chrome to this too, just to differentiate from the other sweeps. Add a little chrome paint here, and around the tip of the barrel, if you can see that on camera there. It looks pretty good. It's getting sloppy, I know, but here's my first attempt. And here's some chrome added here on the tip of the barrel on this one, and a little bit in the line here, both sides. And you can combine both guns to make this deal here. So that's pretty nice. Also, speaking of guns, they can be placed in the alt mode. If you want to, you can get that classic G1 look. We take the gun here and put it on the back, so it looks kind of like his head tucked down how it was in G1. And speaking of that, if you really want to, you can remove this. Kind of a cool thing you can do. Fold the Headmaster back. Oh, excuse me, Titan Master. And so I think you can stick it right here. So that, again, it gives you the kind of cool G1 vibe. It looks totally silly as all get out, but something you can do. But anyway, what you're supposed to do is you pull this cockpit open, like so. Let's see, where is he? Turn him back into his robot mode. Fold this up. Oh, also speaking on this, because most Titan Masters didn't have this. He has chrome. He has a little bit of chrome, not chrome, but silver paint and red eyes on my face, which most Titan Masters didn't have any paint at all. So kudos to Hasbro for putting at least a little bit of paint on there. So you slide him in here, and then close him up. Take this gun here. You can put it on any direction you want to, like this, but I prefer it to go backwards because it gives again that kind of cool G1 look. So yeah, that's real nice. And for this other gun, you can basically put it anywhere you want to, because there's peg holes here and here on the same side. So if you want to, you can just stick it on right there. I think it looks alright. Although, let's see, I think you can actually, there's a hole here on his back side, or top side, and you can kind of plug it in there. I think that looks, it's okay. I mean, I think no matter how you plug the gun on, it looks kind of weird, because in the old cartoon, and even the IAW books, the sweeps don't really have displayed weaponry on their bodies like that. But I guess you could just, slick arm, I'm just going to plug it in here. There we go. Anyway, as for his alt mode, Not much to it. It is what it is. You know, it's all been that kind of that space boat kind of look, or you know, I guess a futuristic space hovercraft. And yeah, it's a sweep. Nothing too fancy, but but yet again, you know, hey, I'm a guy who bought 4 of these. Actually, I'm lying. I originally I had 10 of them. I got them off a good deal for eBay, but I ended up selling a lot of them, and I just kept 4. Cause you know, it's kind of hard to have one sweep. You got kind of army build these guys, kind of Sharticons. I would love to see a third party like an MMC or such to take a whirl at one of these things as in that kind of cool chug skill. That'd be really cool. I never actually held the thing called the Legend series in Japan. I never held their version of it, but from what I've seen of other reviewers, they do have a bit more paint. But overall, you know, this thing is such a clean slate. I could actually get your own paint and just add to it if you really want to make it look really fancy. If I could give a negative to it, and it's not like a bad negative, it's not like a super bad negative. It's a robot underneath, just totally hanging out there, kind of like an aerobot, like a full robot, just hanging out on the other side. But who's going to display it from that side? Am I right? Yeah. Well, let me get this guy transformed back into his robot mode, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on it. Be right back. And we're back once more. I just put him back in robot mode, and I think I get the whole gang here. Now, I would say this: if you're like me and you just really want that chug level scourge, I say get them. I recommend them. But you know, there's not that many options in chug level scourges. So you know, if you're one of those kind of people where you're gonna wait for a better option and you don't mind waiting, I say go ahead and wait. But for my money and the price point he was set at when he originally came out, he's worth it for that much. Not perfect, you know. If he had a waist rotation, he'd definitely be a whole lot better, but he doesn't. So here I am. But honestly, just as far as our army for army building scenario, I think it looks really good. Also, I no longer have him. These guys also look really good with a Transformer type return Galvatron. For anyone trying to go that route, definitely good. And in fact, if you guys would just set my camera up here, just guys, give me a second here. Hold on a second. Let me. Oh, there we go. Sorry, we're having some camera difficulties. Let's let me sling in my Unique Toys Galvatron. They call him Mania King. I think he looks really good with him. This is how I've been displaying my sweeps. I think that's a really good scale, really good fit there. And speaking of Galvatrons, anyone else waiting for that Mate Toys Galvatron? That thing looks sexy as all get out. But yeah, back to these guys. Yeah, if you can get them for the right price, I say grab you a few. And I say yeah, grab you a few, because really, like I said before, who can just have one sweep? But anyhow, guys, at this point, I'm doing my whole thing. I'm just kind of rambling. I plan to do a couple more reviews like this because there were a lot of figures in Titan Return that I picked up, but in the time period, I didn't have my own channel. And now I think I give the thing a time to shine. You know, the Titan Return had a few gems, except for I actually picked up a few of them. And I have a twin twist and top spin on the way. I've been really wanting to flesh out the old record shelf. I realized I don't have the twins, so you know, better grab those guys. Anyway, back to these guys. Yeah. All right, now. Anyway, this has been Star Nunspa, the Black Gentleman, out here viewing these figures, doing God's work. Until next time, peace out.
だから to all part 終わりのない